Hey everybody, it is Erica again, and this is Batty Chatty, and we are back to talk more horror. I am waiting for Darren to show up so that I can add him. Let's see here. Hey. There we go. Oh, there he is.
Here I am.
What's up?
Oh, nothing much.
Alrighty.
Harfield.
How's everybody doing? Hi, Brian. Hi, Brandy. Hi, Andy.
And Brian. Hola. Is hola Spanish for holla? Is that how you say it? I don't know. I'm just spitballing. I'm just thinking.
Is what?
Nothing. Probably better off I don't repeat it. Besides, when you watch this back.
Okay.
No, Mark, you haven't missed the feed. We're just starting.
You're a little glitchy as well.
Yeah, they're saying you're a little glitchy. Wow.
I know.
This time.
So are you.
Not that makes it any better.
I don't know. Probably.
That doesn't makes it glitchy. But we can overcome.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
How's everybody hearing us? Are we totally glitchy to you guys?
Who's got the glitch? Who's?
Can you guys hear us, or is it totally glitchy?
Can you hear us now? Don't let the hacker.
All I heard was, "Can you hear us now?" I didn't hear anything before that.
Oh, that's all I said was, "Can you hear us now?" All right.
Okay.
Needs to tell
That's
you
good.
can hear us, because if you can hear us, then we're in good shape.
Yeah.
Glitchy. Mark said it's glitchy.
Yeah.
No.
Both glitchy.
You can hear me, but Eric
is glitchy. And Darren is glitching for me.
I'm a glitchy type of guy. What can
it could be one of those days.
Oh, boy.
We've
been having a lot of those lately. There must be hackers watching that don't want us to successfully have a live feed or something.
I don't know.
Okay. Now you're fine.
It's interesting. Oh, well, good.
So,
that's good.
Now you're glitching.
Pixels also.
Yeah. We can get through this. We can do this.
Don't Murphy's Law me.
Darren's always. You're a funny guy, Brian. Welcome to the feed. But it's okay.
Hey, everybody.
What's going on? There's always a glitch in the fucking Matrix. Yeah, that's an understatement.
Yeah, there is. I think there is always a glitch in the Matrix.
It's terrible. But we have a poltergeist in this site, I swear. Well, I'll tell you what. That poltergeist needs to get his ass out of our phones and computers so we can do this, you know? We need to do this.
Yes.
Okay. Let's proceed. Let's proceed while we got it good.
All right.
So
let's do it.
So, as you know,
I agree.
As you know, we always like to do our top 10 and then some list. So we're going to start out with our top 10 and then some list of the top, I guess the upper echelon if not the complete peak of actors in horror films. Now, this is not restricted to just modern day horror films. Erica and I really put our minds to this. I mean, we really had to think. In all of 30 seconds, we came up with a great list.
We did. No. Huh?
No, nothing.
You totally went blank on me.
Oh. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. These glitches are really just going to be like a real, you know. So we're going to start out the list at the very top. Who?
Yes.
We would say, yes, Carl, you picked him, Mr. Vincent Price. Top of the list.
Vincent Price,
top of the list.
Number one.
I mean, this man has covered horror in every. I mean, you couldn't make a horror film without putting him in it. So, you know, you're talking about Fly.
Yeah, he was in so many.
Was he in The Haunting or The Legend of Hell House? Was it The Haunting or Legend of Hell? For all we know, it was both.
He was in the House on Haunted Hill. Okay.
He's been in everything, especially, I mean, the one that I think everybody might know him best from, well, you know, take your pick, but he was in the original The Fly. He was in the original The Fly, so Mr. Vincent Price sits up top, number one. Plus, he did the ending narrative in Michael Jackson's Thriller video.
Yes, he did. Next
up on that list, after Mr. Vincent Price, and Mark, you actually picked him. No. Somebody just did. Who just picked him? Brandy did. Brandy did. Christopher Lee. Christopher Lee was number two on that
on this list.
Christopher Lee, you know, and
I actually.
No, what were you saying?
Go ahead. I was saying I actually added another one that should go with those two.
Okay.
Which was Peter Cushing.
Yes. I don't know how we missed Peter Cushing. So I kind of just penciled him in between them.
That's what I did.
So, but yeah, Christopher Lee, the old Dracula films, but I think they were more in like the 70s Dracula films, 60s or 70s. I know he was in a couple of Dracula.
Yeah.
I remember seeing him there.
In the 60s.
I don't remember what Peter Cushing did in the old horror genre. All I remember him from was Star Wars.
He was Van Helsing.
That's right. I need to watch more older horror
Van
films.
Helsing.
A lot more. Then you've got guys on the list who Price did the narrative on Alice Cooper's song Black Widow. I'll have to listen to Alice Cooper's Black Widow now. But covering those gentlemen, we also have to throw in Boris Karloff.
Yes.
Bela Lugosi.
And Bela Lugosi.
Mm-hmm. Because they were very big. They were a very big part of all of that, playing Frankenstein, the Wolfman. There was one more. It was Lugosi, Karloff, and someone else.
Lon Chaney.
Lon Chaney
Jr.
That's it. How the hell? I'm going to pencil him in there, too. Lon Chaney. If I'm correct, Lon Chaney was the Wolfman.
Lon Chaney Jr. was the Wolfman.
Okay.
I'm not sure, because I'm not sure.
You know who knows?
I get confused which one the dad did and which one the son did.
You know who knows? Carl does. Carl, you're our
and I'm pretty sure he said Lon Chaney Jr.
You're our classic horror movie expert. Which, by the way, we are going to have to get your ass on this show once to talk about the classics. What Lon Chaney? Who was Lon Chaney and who was Lon Chaney Jr.? Who would they portray? Because I know one of them.
Yeah,
One of them was the Wolf.
yeah, yeah.
Well, while we're waiting for that,
Yeah.
We're going to move into some of the more modern day, or up into that area, starting with Robert Englund. Robert Englund
Yes.
is
Absolutely.
he's today's horror go-to guy, especially after playing Freddy in Nightmare on Elm Street, and all the.
And he's been in a bunch of other stuff too, though.
Well, you take it back, and Carl knows this one. I know for a fact because we've talked about it. He played Ranger in 1981's Galaxy of Terror. He's been in what was that movie? Jack Brooks' Monster Slayer. He was in that. Okay, Carl.
I think I missed
Carl
that
just called it. Lon Chaney was the original Phantom of the Opera.
Okay. There we go.
Lon Chaney.
There we go. Yeah, because Lon Chaney Jr. was Wolfman.
Yeah. So Robert Englund is right now. What else was he in? He was in Behind the Mask: The Rise of Leslie Vernon. If you haven't seen that, that's a good one. That's a fun little film to watch. That had one hell of a twist.
Yeah, I need to see that.
That was one hell of a twist at the end. You've got Kane Hodder, who is very well known as Victor Crowley and our favorite Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, and he's been in other stuff too.
You have the late great Gunnar Hansen, otherwise known as Leatherface.
Yeah.
God, there's lists.
And he was in a bunch of other things too.
He's been in a ton of stuff. There's this movie that just came out that it's either come out or it's coming out, and I don't know when. I have to look it up. It's called Death House. It's supposed to be the Expendables of the horror genre. All of the big name horror actors.
Oh yeah.
That's one I definitely want to
nice.
I got to see when that's coming out. I don't know, but I'm kind of anxious to see it. Then you've got.
I love that V series, Carl.
Yeah, V was great.
That was awesome.
V was great. You have Tony Todd, otherwise known as the Candyman, and he's also been in a lot of other horror films, such as he was in the Final Destination series as the Undertaker.
Yeah.
What else has he been in?
I'm drawing a blank at the moment.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank too. You draw blanks with invisible ink, and that's what I have in my pen.
But he's been in a bunch. Yeah. He's been in a bunch of stuff.
Let's see. You have Brad Dourif, which
yes, who's been in everything.
Especially Child's Play.
I mean, he plays so many little bit roles in so many horror movies. Besides being Chucky.
Well, he's been a good character actor. He was in. That's right. Tony Todd was in the Night of the Living Dead remake. Thank you for that.
There you go.
Brad Dourif was in Alien Resurrection. Not one of my favorite films, but he was in a really good horror film that I saw on DVD. I gotta actually find a copy of it. Here I go again. There's a movie called Death Machine. I don't know.
Yeah.
I love that film. That's a neat little film.
I've not seen it.
You haven't seen it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's a neat little movie. Definitely worth checking out. Definitely worth checking out. He's been in so many movies I can't even remember. It's like he's done so many that I forgot what he did. You know, it just. Now you also have Lance Henriksen.
Yes,
everybody knows him
absolutely.
From Aliens,
Near Dark, Aliens. shoot, he even had a little tiny bit role in Jennifer's Body.
He was
in,
he did that show Millennium.
Yeah.
And he was in the Terminator.
He's been in so many.
He was in the Terminator.
Yeah.
He was in, well, I mean, he's best. Yep. Yes, Alexander.
Well, and Pumpkinhead.
He was in Pumpkinhead.
Vampires. Yeah.
He was in a movie called Harbinger. He was in Vampires. He was in Alien versus Predator, which I guess is kind of fitting. He's done a lot too. He has done a hell of a lot. Now we've got one here that we think everybody's going to go. You know who the hell we forgot to put on here? First, we're going to start with Bill Moseley. We forgot Sid Haig.
I didn't forget him, but I was just not trying to make the list super huge.
Well, Sid Haig's one of those you can't forget. But we'll put Sid Haig alongside Bill Moseley, especially for the House of a Thousand Corpses, or House, and then Devil's Rejects. But Sid Haig was also in Galaxy of Terror. He's also done. God, I don't know what that. He's another one. He's done so many. You know.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes, even the dog barking is saying, yeah.
Yeah, you can hear that.
Yes.
I've got a cat crying on one side of me, and I've got a dog barking outside.
But yeah, I'll tell you what, this list of actors just keeps growing the more you think about it.
Well, yeah.
Which is why I call it the top 10 plus list, because we never stop at 10. Ever.
Yeah, no, we don't stop at 10 because it's just too hard to put a cap on 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy, we're gonna get to the animals here soon.
But yeah, we got a pretty good list. I mean, I know there's a lot of older actors that we probably missed also, but like, Kevin McCarthy, how do you forget him? From the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers. He was even in the remake in Piranha. He was in the Twilight Zone film.
Well, even Donald Sutherland.
Thank you, Laura.
And all those people, and what's that other guy? Shoot, I had his name and it just
Jeff Goldblum.
Left me. No. Blonde hair. Blonde hair was in The Hitcher.
Oh, Rutger Hauer.
The bad guy. There we go.
I know. I was gonna say,
well, I just had his name.
There's too many. See, that's the problem with these lists, is there's really too many. To call it a top 10 really doesn't do it justice, because we always go past 10. Because there's always more than 10.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Okay. Well, I think we got a pretty good list. I think you all were treated.
We had Doug Bradley on there.
What's that?
We had Doug Bradley on here. We had Tobin Bell and Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, we had to put Anthony Hopkins in there.
That we didn't mention.
Anthony Hopkins went on there for Silence of the Lambs, just for his role as Hannibal Lecter. Now, he also did a horror movie back in the 70s. Yep.
Magic.
Yep.
Magic. And that freaked me out when I was a little kid.
I saw it so long ago. I need to see it again. You know what? See, this live feed is great for talking about horror films, but it sucks for my wallet, because every time I get off of a feed, I just jump on Amazon and look for these movies, and I order them.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
actually, tomorrow I have 3 movies coming. I bought Hatchet, so I'll finally get to see it.
I haven't
I
seen that in a
bought
while.
Burnt Offerings because I never saw it, and I bought Event Horizon
Uh-huh.
because I need to see it.
Event Horizon's
Yeah,
a good
I
one.
kind of need to see it. Oh,
You
no,
haven't
no, no. What
seen
am I
you
talking
haven't
about?
you haven't seen
I
Event
saw Event
Horizon?
Horizon in the theater when it came out, and that's the only time I've ever seen it. Every
Oh,
time I
okay.
saw it on Netflix, I'm like, no. So
Oh,
now it's time to kind of,
they've been playing it a bunch on like HBO or Showtime or one of those channels that I
yeah.
have.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it and watch it. So now I'm gonna go buy Magic because I haven't seen it in a long, long, long time. And
It's pretty
yeah, it's
creepy.
creepy. I like creepy movies.
Excuse me.
So now I think we can. There are a lot of movies I need to see. Yes, and usually they're sequels because I've only seen the first ones. So
Yeah, because you skipped the sequels.
yeah, no, there are a lot of movies I need to see, Brandy. There are a lot of movies I have seen. Um, believe me, there's. I can't even. I listen. I know I have a movie right now on DVD that nobody on this feed has probably heard of, and I'm just going to test. Has anybody heard of the film Welcome to Arrow Beach?
Mm, I haven't
No?
seen it.
Have you heard of it?
I haven't seen it. Mm-mm.
Okay, but have you heard of it?
I can't say I haven't heard of it. I can't
Okay.
say I haven't heard of it
Okay.
because it sounds familiar.
1974. It was made in 1974
Mm-hmm.
and is Meg Foster's first film.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And I'm really the thing that I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get Rabbit to allow desktop streaming because I can pull the movie off of the DVD and rip it onto my computer, and if I can do desktop sharing, I could play it for everyone. Now,
Right. But you haven't
well,
figured
you
out how to
can't
do
do it
it?
yet. I made a suggestion
Yeah.
because there are movies that you can't see otherwise that are floating out there,
Yeah.
and I would love to be able to play some of the movies that I have on DVD for people because I got a shitload of movies.
Well, yeah.
I mean, everybody's got movies. I'm sure everybody
That'd
would
be
love
great.
to do it. So, anyway, that rant
Yeah.
notwithstanding, now we can go ahead and we can talk about our main topic, which is bad kitties.
Bad kitties. It's evil pets and animals in horror.
Bad kitties is still evil.
Not
I know,
just
I know.
kitties. Not
Well,
just.
people think kitties are evil anyway, so. Oh, I
I
don't. I love cats. Especially the ones that love to pee all over the place because the litter boxes only use it because of that. Okay, enough personal
I've never had one like that.
But anyway,
I've
evil,
never had one like that.
I have. Evil pets. We have to talk about evil pets. We definitely need to talk about evil pets because they were out there, especially in
Yes.
horror films. Especially in horror films. So let's start with what I think would be like the number uno or numero uno, Cujo, the big bad rat
Yes.
dog from Stephen King's world.
You know, I just watched that yesterday again.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't seen that in forever. I need to watch that again. I did enjoy it. I mean, I was more
It's a
scared.
good one.
I was more frightened by watching the kid dehydrate than I was the dog.
Yeah, no, that was pretty
D.
good.
Wallace. That was D. Wallace. And for anybody keeping score, the kid was Danny Pintaro, who ended up going on to be on Who's the Boss.
Yeah.
Little kid. Anyway, So yeah, Cujo.
Yeah, he bothered me.
What's that?
He bothered me in Cujo. He bothered me in Cujo. He was crying so much. I want my daddy. I want my daddy. And it was just like, oh my God, shut that kid up.
Here, Cujo, I'm gonna feed you the kids so I can get away. I forgot how they ended up. I got to see that again. I forgot how they ended up getting away from him.
They killed the dog.
Well, I figured they did that. I just don't remember, other than at the end. But I'll have to see it again.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin it.
Oh, it's okay. I've already seen it. You won't ruin anything. But don't tell me because I don't want to ruin. I'll see it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, number 2. Number 2 has to be church because
Pet Sematary.
You know.
Well, it seems like a lot
gotta be church.
It seems like a lot of evil pets came from Stephen King's stories.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. There's got to be a story behind that. There has to be, like,
Probably.
you know, was he scared as a child from animals, or who knows? I don't know. There's got to be a story as why he writes in killing animals and animals killing people a lot. Yeah. So there's something behind.
Well, do werewolves count or?
No, werewolves don't count.
Okay, because they are people. Somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I just kind of wanted to straight up animals or pets.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen. You know what? Werewolves are people dressed up as wolves.
Well, yeah. Werewolves are people with fur coats on.
Excessive hair issues.
Okay, and then the next one I've got is Damien's dog. Because he was super just, well, I mean, he was obviously evil. I mean, he was like a hound of hell or something.
Damien was spawn of Satan.
Yeah.
Literally.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Literally.
But okay, so you had Damien's dog. You had the Dobermans from The Omen.
Yeah.
I'm going to answer Carl's question real quick. Anaconda, does that count? Well, it does.
Yes, I do have Anaconda down. I have Anaconda down.
Anaconda was a big ass beast of a snake. Yeah. Yes. Snake's an animal.
So he definitely counts.
I would also think that I just lost my train of thought. It'll come back to me. Whatever it was. It will come back.
Okay. So we have Snake from Anaconda. Yeah, that totally counts. I'm gonna also just go ahead and throw out the croc from Lake Placid. Yes. Totally counts.
Yes. Jaws does count, Brandy.
And of course, Jaws. Bruce from Jaws counts. And the orca from Orca.
Yes.
Also.
Orca.
All of those kind of go in the same area because they were basically all in the water and all like crazy animals that were going to absolutely eat you. Giuseppe.
We also can. I mean that means we can go with piranha. We can go with frogs. We can go with slugs. We can go with. You know what? I might even give you the zombie dog.
The swarm, the bees.
The swarm?
Your nightmare.
I remember the swarm.
Yeah.
That was a creepy movie. Michael Caine. That was Michael Caine. That was a messed up movie. I think they were all African killer bees, I think.
Yeah, no, and it was totally crazy and
stop, because I don't have enough money to buy all these movies. and I'm gonna look.
You're gonna look. Of course you are.
Alligator, yes, we have Alligator. You have Rogue, Lake Placid, and I'm also going to go with Primeval. I'm going with Primeval because that's actually based on a true story about this killer croc that they named Gustav, who is to this day apparently still.
You're glitching on me now.
I've done it before. But Gustav is actually exists, and he's a big son of a bitch. If you really want to see, Rogue was a great film. Primeval was better. If you want to see the nastiness of a croc, a big fucking croc, check that one out. Squirm, yes. You can go with Arachnophobia. You can go with eight-legged.
Yeah,
you can go with eight-legged freaks for that matter too. I mean, I know they were CGI, but they were still nasty. They were still spies.
Yeah.
You could go with any shark movie. You can go with any croc movie, you know.
Yeah, any spider movie, any of those.
Yeah,
all of those.
You're allowed. They're real.
The other one I have down, I have
Sleep.
Ben from Willard.
Oh, God.
And all of the rats.
Black Sheep.
Yes, Black Sheep. I have Black Sheep written down.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, no, that was. Grizzly's a good one, too.
I never saw Grizzly.
It's a good one.
I'm also going to go with... This is the second time.
You just lost it again?
I still can't remember what the first one was either.
Well, I've also got the cat from Hell from Tales from the Dark Side. That cat was from Hell, and it totally got that guy.
It's a while since I've seen that, so I would have to see Dark Side.
It was
Snakes.
I happened to just see just that portion of it the other night. So yeah, I saw it.
What about dogs? Okay, here's one for you. It's older Australian horror film called Razor. Yeah.
That Razorback?
That was
that's a good one.
That's a big fucking thing. I mean, that was a big ass Razorback. Fast too. And I know that they're making another film. I don't know if it's done, but it's called Boar, and it is an Australian film, but Bill Moseley's in it. That looks pretty interesting. A Chinese movie called Chaw. I've heard of it. I've never seen it, but I have heard of it.
Oh, nice. Let's see here. The other ones I have written down, I've got the Rottweiler from People Under the Stairs.
Okay.
I've also got the Rottweiler from Don't Breathe. I mean, they really demonize Rottweilers, but
well, they also have Man's Best Friend. Somebody actually said Man's Best Friend earlier. I would think Man's Best Friend counts.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, is that the same movie as Dogs, just with a different name?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. That movie, actually, when I was a kid, I was kind of like weirdly obsessed with that movie. It was just, I don't know why, but I mean, because I love dogs. But for the rest of my life, I've always said that the worst thing that could happen to you would be torn apart by wild dogs. So that's when everybody's like, oh, what's your worst fear? I'm like, torn apart by wild dogs.
See, I never thought about that, but it's possible.
I've also got the the dogs in, not so much the bloodhounds, but the German shepherds in Hostel.
Okay.
Because the German shepherds are the ones that tore them all apart when they tried to get out.
I have to watch Hostel again. I also say the hellhounds from The Exorcist, the beginning.
Yes.
The one with Stellan Skarsgård, which I did not like watching that scene where they grabbed the kid. That kind of annoyed me. But they were evil hounds. I mean,
yeah.
Even in, you know what, there were a couple of them in The Mouth of Madness also.
You know, I haven't seen that movie in such a long time. I don't remember.
What a movie.
Really hardly any of it.
You should watch
that. I
that.
don't remember any of it.
In fact, I want to.
No, I do.
But I'm not going to now. Not yet. Maybe later. A lot later. What else?
My dream is to live in Doggyland. I would love to live in Doggyland. Or Kittyland. I would love that too.
Yes, as long as they're nice cats.
Yeah.
But I get along.
Yeah. Okay, I also had Zowie down here from Pet Sematary Part 2.
I didn't see Pet Sematary Part 2. I just can't justify.
I didn't figure you did.
I can't justify. Can't justify it.
No.
It's like sacrilege.
You know, it's not a bad one. It actually, I mean, it's actually comical, mostly.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah, you know, that was the one I was going to bring up next, Carl.
The dog from The Thing?
Yeah. He wasn't really a dog, but he
looked like a dog.
Pretending to be a dog. So he works, you know, because I was going to put the panther in from Cat People, but that's more like a were animal, so I didn't. But yeah, no, the dog from The Thing, I think, totally works.
If you think about it, it was a pretend dog that was once a real dog.
Right. He was imitating a real dog. So, I mean, yeah.
So he can, yeah.
And he was definitely evil.
Yes.
He was definitely evil.
Yes. Bad dog.
I also had Ned from the number 23. The nasty evil dog.
The number 23. That was with Jim Carrey.
It was.
And I did not see that. I wanted to.
It's a creepy movie. I really like it. And it's got Virginia Madsen in it.
Okay. I kind of wouldn't mind seeing it. You know what else? The wolves from Frozen.
I don't think I've seen
Frozen.
Frozen
Is the one with the 3 kids who get stranded on the ski lift.
Yeah, I haven't seen
that. That was a good one. There were wolves in the film, and well, you know, wolves being wolves, when they see a chance and take it, they did, and it was kind of even though they didn't really show anything. So I'm gonna give those wolves the credit they deserve because they were bad. The movie's Frozen, just in case.
Yeah, I'll need to see that. Anybody? Oh, and then somebody else said the zombie dogs from Resident Evil, because those were dogs. They were turned into zombies because they were infected. Yeah. So that works. Yeah, they were crazy looking.
Yeah.
And they were super evil.
Well, and they were dead.
Well, yeah, no, they were dead. That doesn't help.
What other evil animals? The birds.
Yes. How did I forget the
same
birds?
Reason about the birds.
My list is done. So I need people.
Yes. Help us, people. But the birds
to
The
throw
birds
out.
has to qualify. The birds.
Yeah, no, the birds. Yeah, because all of the birds went
Mm-hmm.
nuts. They absolutely
And
did.
I have yet to see a movie.
Rabbits.
Actually, you know what? Monty Python and the Holy Grail. They had the killer rabbit. I don't know if
Yeah,
that counts because that was more of a comedy.
yeah, it's not really horror, but I mean, I do love that killer bunny. Um, that is my favorite part of that movie, actually.
The evil bat.
Oh, the the movie Bats as well, because there were killer bats.
I saw a movie years ago called Nightwing with Nick Mancuso and David Warner. I can't remember. I know that had to do with bats, hence the name Nightwing.
Yeah,
Evil Rabbit in the Twilight Zone movie. Do we count that one?
I don't know. We could probably throw it in.
Komodo Dragon movie Komodo.
Rabbit.
All right, Brandy, I'm going to ask you, Night of the Lepus, or Lepus, however you pronounce it. Lepus, I don't know. Enlighten us on that one because, killer rabbits. Is that what they were in Night of the Lepus? Pooh? It was bad?
I've not
Carl
seen it.
saw Nightwing. Carl, you've probably seen a lot of older movies that I have, and kind of maybe some more obscure ones too. Okay, so it was okay. So just to reiterate, Brandy, Night of the Lepus was about killer rapids. Okay, it was killer rabbits, and it's good. Okay, I'll have to look.
They were rabid rabbits.
Yeah, rapid rabbits. Okay, it was good. Okay, I'll have to take a look for that one. Night of the Lepus. Is it? Am I pronouncing it right? Is it Lepus? Lepus? Leapers? I mean, I don't.
It works for me.
I'll have to check it out. Okay, she said it's good. I'm gonna take her word for it. Church was mentioned.
Yes, Church was mentioned. Yeah, he was near the top. You're not 100 years old, Carl.
We have.
I know there's some more. I know there are some more.
Satan's Bug Hole, Alabama. I've never been there, but it sounds like a place I don't want to go. Kidding.
No, I'm not seeing that yet.
Pat Bruner. Day of Animals. Lindsay Double Dog Man. Okay. Day of Animals. That one's not striking a bell, but I'll have to take a look at that one. I don't know how many movies I'm about to buy when I get off this phone, and I'd like to thank you all for.
It's gonna be expensive. It's gonna be expensive.
I just don't want to think about it. I know that there are other movies. I know Deep Blue Sea, Snakes on a Plane, but you see, we're talking about all the same things. Now,
yeah.
There's one. I shudder to bring this up because I haven't seen it, but it's just so idiotic with Zombievers.
Yeah.
They were,
but they're beavers.
They are beavers. Beavers are animals, even if they're dead and reanimated.
Yeah.
We kind of have to get them.
Oh my
Listen,
goodness.
if we're gonna get the dogs from Resident Evil, their say we're gonna get.
Yeah, no, then you gotta have zombie beavers.
Yes. We have to do it.
No, it's true. You know, and when I was trying to do some research for this, you know, what's that? You know, I've seen it because it's a Val Kilmer film. The one about the it's not really horror though.
You talk about the Ghost in the Dark.
With the Ghost
with
in
Michael
the Dark.
Douglas. Somebody mentioned that too.
Yeah.
Somebody mentioned.
Those were evil lions. Those were
Yes.
totally evil lions.
Yes.
And what's weird is it's supposed to be based on a true story and all that. I mean, that's some crazy stuff.
Yes.
I own that movie.
I remember that. I did see that movie. I saw it a long time ago. I'll have to watch it again. Oh, you know what else? It's not a horror film, but shit, I can't remember the name of the movie.
You can't even blame it on your beanie this time.
That's because I'm not wearing one. Maybe that's the problem.
No.
Oh,
maybe. You gotta get your beanie out.
Was it A Cry in the Dark with Meryl Streep and Sam Neill about the dingoes that killed the baby?
Oh, that does sound familiar.
Okay.
Could be.
Mega Piranha. Okay, Carl, we got to also be realistic. Mega Piranha. Look, Zombievers counts, but Mega Piranha, I can't justify it. I can't even justify Sharknado. So, I'm.
Those just all go in the same
bullshit?
Category as. No, just all the sci-fi made
Killer
movies.
Bees. I didn't
see
Killer Bees.
Ones.
Yes, the dingoes ate my baby. And I've slept a lot better since. I'm sorry, that's wrong to say. That was so bad of me to say.
That was really, really bad.
But you're laughing, so that's no better than saying it.
Well, yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just kind of at a loss as to what else there is.
I think we got just about everything. And, almost all the time we shut off from the feed and then all of a sudden something else will come to me. I go, oh, man, I can't believe I forgot that. That happens.
Well, there's the monkey from Monkey Shines.
So.
The monkey from Monkey Shines.
Yes, that Ella. Or Elle or whatever her name was. I don't know why I didn't have it written down, but I absolutely.
Once again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Oh, I'm sure more. It's just really not coming to me. And I don't think
you know what it is? It's we need to eat.
Oh yeah. Food for thought. I know there's more. I know there's more.
Yeah.
And I just can't think of more right now.
That's all right.
Monkey from Phenomena? Carl, you're killing me. You know more than we do. You and Erica should be doing this, not me and Erica. I'm kidding. I shouldn't be doing this anyway. There's more. There's so much more. I mean, it's just...
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. My eyes ain't so good without my glasses. Oh, okay. Never mind. Pardon the hat hair. It's the only way.
I don't know that dog peeing, resurrecting Freddy made him evil, though.
Listen, anybody or anything that resurrects Freddy makes them evil.
All right.
Evil dog. Which I still don't know how that works, but hey, who am I to say?
Which one?
I said evil dog urine. I don't know how it works, but it's evil anyway. But we've covered a lot of ground with these evil creatures. I mean, there's still so many more, and I mean, I saw a really bad one years ago called X. That was stupid.
What was it called?
Ticks. Yeah, about
Ticks.
giant killer ticks.
I think I've seen that.
I bet you wish you hadn't.
Yeah, didn't that have Ron Howard's brother in it?
I think he was one of the ticks.
It had Clint Howard. I think a tick got him.
Well,
if I remember right.
God, I'm being mean today. I'm getting hangry now. Forget hungry. I am hangry. You know what? I didn't even have anything else written down. I think we're covered here. I think we are really, really covered. We've covered a lot. The graboids from Tremors animals. No, they're monsters. They're monsters.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm tapping out. I think we've hit our limit. We've hit a ceiling.
Yeah, no, because I was gonna say the Mogwai, but once they've changed, but those are more monsters too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much everything else is going monsters.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I haven't seen anything about killer cats. I'm sure there's one. Cats. I'm sure there is one. But
well, yeah, the cat from hell is a killer cat.
We
killed people.
Can't go with critters because critters were aliens.
I don't know, you're glitching again.
Critters. Alexander said critters, but critters were aliens.
They're monsters too.
I think we covered that under monsters.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we did.
No, we definitely did.
So I think we've hit our limit today. I know Friday we are going to be flipping over to blowing off steam, and we are you don't have to mention Jaws because we did. Jaws counts. Jaws count.
Yes, Jaws absolutely counts.
So many movies count. Anyway,
Black Phillip is a good one. The goat from the witch.
You know what? I own it, and I haven't even watched it all the way through. I never got as far as Black Phillip. I'm gonna have to pull that.
Well, and then and then there's also the goat from Drag Me to Hell that gets possessed. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't evil until the lady possessed him, or the spirit or whatever possessed him. But Black Phillip reminded me of Drag Me to Hell goat. So we've got those too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we pretty much covered a real good amount. Real good amount.
Yeah. No, we did. There's
a lot to go up.
All of these.
Frankenfish.
Frankenfish.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we
I would watch that.
Dr. Frankenfish, I presume. I'm trying to come up with a joke, but it's just not hitting me. So I'm not even going to try anymore. But anyway, so I think we've hit the mother for today.
Yeah.
And
I think we did too. And I'm starving. Yeah. I need to eat something.
Certainly, you can catch us on Friday in Full Steam Horror. Absolutely. When we do our blowing steam.
New topic.
We'll have another list and another because that's how we roll. But we can't tell you what it is because, well...
Because Darren likes it to be
that
secret.
And we just don't know yet. But we're crafty. We're crafty.
We'll come up with something good.
We always do.
Excuse me.
We work better under pressure. We work much better under pressure. And since we only have 2 days, that's not much pressure, but tomorrow it will be. So
no, it's not.
We got it. We got this. We always got this. So we will be putting up an advertisement, as I always do, every day, because I'm anal about it. And I will have the link to the group for anybody who wants to jump on over and be there for our conversations, because when Erica and I get started, there's no stopping us. That could be a good thing or a bad
we just
thing,
end up talking and talking.
depending on how you look at it. But it's like Siskel and Ebert, only entertaining. So we'll be ready.
I think so.
We'll be ready for you.
Yeah.
We will be ready for you. Will you be ready for us? Is the question. Yes, the fun shall continue. So with that.
All right. Thanks, everybody. And we'll see you on Friday, hopefully.
See ya.